What up, what up, what up? This is Mike the Philosopher here with another one. This one is the Never Ever Mets. All right? I'm not going to hold you. Let's go in.
Learning more about Erin. My daughter and I have a wonderful relationship, and I'm not gonna do anything without her approval.
Her birthday is Billy, Greg.
June. So I try to start like.
Really, Greg? And I know your birthday, but you don't know mine.
You'll never get in that room with me, the intimacy room. You're in the doghouse.
Look at each other.
It became more than a photo shoot after we started playing on the chemistry we had with the poses.
We kissed and I felt nothing. So now I'm like, ugh.
I was talking to Alexis. She said, Josh, try her.
Like sexually or?
Yeah.
So Josh, when you and Alexis disappeared, did you try to her? Josh, I'm not playing with you. I want to hear the truth. Josh, I'm literally shaking now. I will leave this right now. If Josh did that weird like try to go sneak in a corner with Alexis to get his sucked or whatever they thought they was gonna do, it's no getting past this. It's the end of the road.
I ain't never lied to you about any other I ain't got to do today. So why would I lie now about some random asshole? Like, that don't make sense, Shay. That girl left the first day.
Nobody can put anybody's hands on anybody whatsoever. So unfortunately, not only does he have to leave, but so do you.
How are we gonna let?
Oh, how do Alexis get tied up in this? She hadn't been in the house for too long, and she already trying to smash another dude? How is she even in the mix? That's what I want to know. How is this even possible if she wasn't even in the house that long? What is her relationship really with Dominique? This is making me feel like this is, a bit like some kind of a hustle that they're doing, right? Some kind of a hustle, some kind of a staged type of deal where her and Dominique probably decided, you know what, let's get on this TV show, let's get this money, pretend like we trying to get to know each other, but all the while they doing their own thing, having their own life, and seeing other people. You know what I mean? She did say it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none, and she wanted to smash Josh. I don't know. That's very suspect. Again, I think that Josh is guilty for lusting over Alexis, but I think most of the guys I don't think most of the guys would have went after her, but I think that Alexis is an attractive chick, so they all would have been tested, but do I think Josh did it? I know there's some people out there say Josh is guilty as charged, and I get that, but I don't think he would have smashed a chick with just one day. In just one day of knowing her and her situation with Dominique, I don't think he would have smashed her day one. That's kind of ridiculous, right? So I think that he probably flirted with her a little bit. Did she provide the sloppy toppy? That's possible. That's possible. In the living room where in the hallway where there's no cameras. And if she did do the sloppy toppy on him, then yeah, that is guilty. That is guilty. So, I don't think he actually smashed, but probably got the sloppy toppy. I ain't gonna hold you. But why would Alexis even bring this up if she did that? She said he tried her, meaning he tried to smash her. That don't mean that they actually smashed or did anything. So I think she just being messy and trying to get Josh in trouble. So my verdict is not guilty. Okay, unless you show me some hard evidence, Josh is not guilty. Men don't cheat. Let's go in.
Let somebody who been gone. So what we got going, but ain't even here. I'm not finna have you blindsided about this shit. You know, that's what I'm saying. Come on now. We've been bragging this whole time about us being the best up in this bitch. We ain't had no troubles. Something was bound to come up because it's too good to be true.
I don't know Alexis and I don't know Diamond, but I do know Josh. So I'm definitely gonna stick with the person that I know. I trust him more than I trust them.
You know.
Great processor you have, Shay. Great processor. Yes, Josh is your man. Alexis is just some random chick, and you don't know them like that. And yes, y'all have the most chemistry in the house. Y'all got 12 years together. Well, 10, minus the 2 that you was mad at him. But stick by your man, okay? Yeah, ride with your man. I'm proud of Shay. Good job. Don't go for the whole sisterhood drama, because single women keep women single. Don't go for that. Ride with your dude. If it ain't no hard evidence, it didn't happen. Let's go in.
So damn well, I've always been serious about me and you being married. I'm not doing that.
Back in the day, I would cuss him out, block him, and that's that. And this was something good for us. We have to discuss, we have to cry together, and move forward.
I know you way too long to make this up. I'm tired of you making me cry. I'm too G for this. What it do, man?
Another damn day out here.
It's nice out here today.
Yeah.
Tried to plan something for me and Shay, go get matching tattoos.
Word?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Were you in the kitchen? I don't know if you was in the kitchen when we was talking about how Diamond at some point called Alexis, and then Alexis told Diamond that I tried to have a threesome or some. I'm not sure why Diamond decided to do that, call in the first place.
For what? That's stupid as.
People should definitely mind their business. You will live longer if you mind your own business. This is a scientific fact.
Do you think Shay will 100% stand with you and believe?
I'm gonna say I'm at 90%.
That would trump over 12 years of knowing your dude,
Yeah,
I guess, right? Knowing a shorty for 36 hours, right?
They messy outside.
For real. So Diamond, do you know why Alexis brought this up now?
We was talking, and she told me she wanted to ask about you all the time, ask about everybody. And then that's when she told me. So that's how it came up.
The drama with Shay, Alexis, and Josh, very, very messy. I don't believe anything that she said. Where did they want to each other? When did that happen? I don't get it.
And then someone told me that y'all was gonna be getting matching tattoos.
Mm-hmm. We still doing it.
And I'm like, oh, I didn't want her to be blindsided because she have trust issues.
She's gonna tell me. How about that? She has my number. She has not called me. She has not texted me. She hasn't said, hey, I just wanted to let you know, like, something did happen that night.
I don't want you to be blindsided. I like you.
It sounded real fake. It sounded real messy. Why didn't Alexis reach out to me instead of reaching out to Diamond? And Diamond, are you being messy or are you being a big sis?
Us women honestly need to stick together because men are gonna be men. They're gonna try to get themselves out of the situation.
I've known Josh for 12 years. It's sounding stupid to me a little bit. I'm not dumb.
My girl Shay. You know, the ironic part is she instigated everybody else's situation. She really do. She was like that with Sanaya and Brandon, Diamond and the other, Aaron. She kind of instigates everybody's stuff, but she not having nobody instigate her stuff. She not having no infiltration in her relationship. And she is passing up on the sisterhood, the whole Diamond. We as women, we got to stick together because men going to be men. And, you know, we got to do this, that, and the third. And Shay like, nah, I know my man longer than all of y'all. put together pretty much. So I'm not down for this whole sisterhood thing. Shout out to Shay. Single women keep women single. So Shay is not part of that. She is a part of the sisterhood when it's about somebody else. But when it comes to her situation, the sisterhood is not welcome. Anyway, let's go in.
Come.
By the way, I would probably say that's how it should be. You shouldn't really instigate in other people's stuff anyway, but don't let randoms mess up 12 years. Okay? Don't let randoms mess up 12 years. Shay is a smart woman to move the way she is.
Come, have a seat, sit down.
You look cute.
Thank you. All right. Now, you guys been staying in the house over the past couple of weeks with one another, observing, AKA judging each other's relationship. And sometimes you guys may see something in the other relationship that they don't. So today's activity is called the hot seat. So here's how it's about to go down. Each couple will sit in a hot seat while the other couples will write down questions anonymously. And if you guys are not satisfied with the answers that the couples give, you get to ask a follow-up question. And it doesn't matter who asks. Any questions?
Nope.
Amazing. Let's get started. It's time to play hot seat. First up, Jody and Aaron. And again, your questions are anonymous. Nobody knows who wrote what. Nobody knows who asked what.
Okay.
I want to sit on that side. That's my good side.
Is your good side?
Yes,
When you guys are done, drop your cards inside the jar.
that's my good side.
Say please.
Please.
Hurry.
She said, I'm hurry.
Thank you. Do you see one another short term or long term?
Finally meeting in person has given us opportunity to grow and learn more about each other. So for me, long term.
This is for both of you guys.
Term.
Term.
I don't know.
Where do you see yourselves in 5 years?
Owning businesses and taking spontaneous trips.
I'm not mad at that. I ain't mad
You
at
guys
it at
don't
all.
want to get married?
We have very similar views on marriage in particular. Marriage is a business decision. If we got married, it wouldn't be because of love.
No. You don't get married for business purposes. That's something that they do overseas, not here, okay? You just don't do that.
She's actually the only other woman I've met who has thought that way ever, because I've always had that opinion.
I do often think that sometimes that Aaron had the proclivity to kind of just agree with Jody and all her sentiments. I feel like he can't be his true self or express his true self. I don't think that's healthy for any relationship, and I don't think that's healthy for Aaron.
Okay, last question. Are you two physically attracted to one another?
I don't know.
Yes.
Jody, why you look so uncomfortable?
I'm cold.
Cold?
Yeah.
All right. You may get out of the hot seat. That was very lukewarm.
Really? Who is buying it? Nobody. I know. Y'all smart. Whoever watch my channel, y'all smart. So I know y'all get it. Jody is just... Look, this is... and I like this about Aaron Sr. He not saying nothing. He already said what he had to say. He said it to Aaron. He said it to Aaron Pops. Everybody talking about how that's the best group couple in the house. His father, oh, they the best couple in here. You know, he got to hype up his son. I get it, right? But I like how Aaron is just laying in the cut and just going to let it play out. You know what I mean? He watching. He ain't saying nothing, but it's only a matter of time. She says she won't get married for love. It will be a business decision. What kind of business decision is that? So you can pretty much divorce and sue for alimony or maybe child support if y'all have a child. Is that the type of business the governmental hustle, the what business is that? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything that they do business wise that would warrant a marriage. She's talking about are they attracted to each other? He said, I am. And she lied and said she is too. She probably attracted to the guy, but here, let me tell y'all this, okay? I'm gonna make it quick, don't worry. There's something I discovered, okay? Trauma bonds people, okay? Let me explain. Jody has trauma. She has trauma from her childhood. She has trauma from her past. And she is used to a level of toxicity that she can bond to. Aaron is not traumatic. He doesn't have trauma. That's why it's harder for her to bond with him, because he doesn't have a trauma bond to. Okay, this happens a lot in the hood. This happens a lot in the hood. This is why a lot of chicks like bad boys, thugs, gangsters, whatever, players, whatever. They probably seen it in the past with their family, parents. Papa was a Rolling Stone. Maybe didn't treat mama right, whatever. And they learn that as a relationship model, right? They go out in the world, they look for a guy like dad because they don't know no other way a relationship is supposed to go. They get with a good guy, and the good guy is so boring to them that it drives them to tears. They feel like this guy don't match me. Why? Because I'm not getting the trauma triggers to make this feel like a relationship. I don't know this kind of relationship where there's no drama. I don't know what to do. That's how Jody is moving right now. Aaron Jr. doesn't have a trauma trigger for her to bond onto, or traits for her to bond onto. But you give her somebody who is super toxic, Bobby and Whitney, okay? She'll be with that guy forever, because she got something to... See, this is why Aaron needs to find a chick who is not traumatized. He hasn't figured that out yet. All right? He has to find a woman. I don't know if Aaron watching. Aaron, if you're watching, you got to find a woman who is not traumatized. Jody is not the one. She's never going to even respect you. She's only with you for the show and for the checks. That's it. Like she said, the only reason she's with you or she would even marry you is for business purposes. This situation is the same thing. She's only in this for business purposes. Okay? She don't know how to love. She don't know how to love. So if you're in this for love, you're barking up the wrong tree, bro. All right? Get you a good girl who is less traumatized. All right? Let's go back in.
Next up, Josh and Shay. Ask whatever questions you want. Nothing is off limits. Nothing. You hear me?
I want to hear it all. Bring it on.
Shay, do you truly trust Josh?
Oh, that's a good question.
That is a
Let me
good
look
one.
at you. Do I truly trust you? Yeah, I trust you.
Okay.
I trust him.
I kind of got a follow-up.
Let me hear.
There was the possibility that you guys could have been broken just since we've been here. How have you guys kind of navigated through that?
Talked about it, slept on it, and then talked again. So it's like
a process.
Once we get outside these walls, regardless of how strong the love is, will you let the emotions get the better of you when there's friction?
Because if that was the case, I wouldn't be sitting here right now.
Yeah,
I would have been gone. I felt like
Shay, what I love about this chick is that she don't harp on shit. If she's over it, she's over it. Okay? It's water under the bridge. She don't linger on shit. That's hard for a lot of women to do. Okay? It will sit and seep into a lot of women's mind. I know, because I've been with a lot of those women. Okay? They can't let one thing go. It haunts them. But Shay, it doesn't haunt her. I'm actually amazed to see this. I rarely see this in a woman. She talked it over with Josh. Bam, it's done with. Okay? Shout out to Shay. Now, some women might say, oh, well, that ain't how you supposed to be doing this. She should watch out for him. He could do this. He could do that. He probably could. All right? But her conflict resolution, it is spectacular to me. Her conflict resolution, and that is a key fact in picking a wife, picking a life partner, picking someone to spend the rest of your life with. If you as a man going to choose a woman, me personally, I'm going to choose a woman who has supreme conflict resolution. I see Shay got that. Kudos to her. All right, let's go in.
like the hot seat isn't hot enough. Like, bring the questions. Y'all so full of drama. Where is it at right now?
Shay, how does your mother feel about Josh?
So, personally, I haven't brought this up to my mom because it's an internet relationship. I want my mom and my sister to physically know him before I get to talking.
Shay is saying that her mother don't know about Josh. Why not? Are you trying to hide him? He's not good enough for your mother? Can we get that answer?
Well, when do you guys plan on meeting each other's family?
I'll meet her mom whenever she's ready.
All right. You may exit the hot throne door.
Thank you so much, guys.
Good job, guys.
Up next, Chris, Sandia. Have a seat at the sizzle seat.
What you want to ask?
Ask her how she like being ruled by a man and basically gotta do what he tells her to do.
I am nervous. I believe the group is going to come really hard at Chris because of how he talks to me in the house.
She's not my girlfriend, I'm not her boyfriend. I flirt with a lot of girls. I'm a guy that I get a lot of girls.
Don't make me feel inferior to you.
I don't believe that all of your feelings are valid.
We'll see how he does.
How are you guys working through your communication issues?
I'll let her answer that question.
He's working on it.
My communication is not the worst. So I feel like I'm not the best.
You can improve.
But I can improve, yes.
Yeah. How are you working to improve?
Make more time for her, I guess. I'm always working, so I'll pick up more phone calls.
What do you do for a living? Because you just act like you Superman at night and you just somebody else during the day. You just act like you ain't got no time.
I'm an entrepreneur. I do a lot.
A man will always make time for what he wants.
I will never spend a lot of time on a woman. I don't care who you are. Until that woman shows me that this is not gonna be a wasted time. I spent 8 years with a woman and it was wasted 8 years.
If someone did something to you 8 years ago, why did that person have to suffer?
It's not 8 years ago.
Why do
my relationship lasted 8 years. It was not 8 years
it doesn't
ago.
matter that ego. I don't like ego.
Millie. Okay, Sandia, hearing all of that, how does that make you feel?
I don't know, to be honest. It's a lot going on in my mind, so I don't know.
Sandia, how do you feel being controlled by a man?
Whoa. Oh my What the hell?
Who said that?
What the
Terrible.
This is how I see it. We are a team. If he has something to say or something to do, I give him my opinion, my input, and he takes it in consideration. So no, he doesn't control me and I don't control him.
Okay. How do you feel about Chris being into gender roles?
This is one of the subjects that we sometimes disagree on a lot.
Do you feel like a woman and a man can be equal? Both man and woman can lead together?
Yeah, I believe so.
I just don't believe in that. I feel like women are bad decision makers.
Sandia, how do you feel about that?
I think he's exaggerating somehow. I think we women sometimes make good decisions. It's not all,
Sometimes.
I'm gonna speak this and then I'm gonna finish these questions. I'm gonna sit this down, and I want you to understand something. Women and men, they tend to think they're here.
Right.
When in reality, we are here.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna explain why.
I agree.
I'm gonna explain why. We procreate.
Yes.
We multiply.
Yes.
You give us a house, we make a home.
Yes.
Give us a seed, we make a baby.
Baby.
So when a man says a woman can't lead because she make bad decisions, and me being a black woman and coming from where I come from, a household where the woman had to take care of the entire household,
Now she is preaching.
that is a smack in our faces. That is a smack in your mother's face. That is a smack in your ancestors' face.
Taronda, thank you. Chris needs that smoke. He needs somebody to set him straight.
May I ask a question?
Sure.
Baby, this is our first time. Tonight, Greg and I will be going to the Boom Boom Room. I think it's time for us to talk a little, touch a little, kiss a little, you know.
You lying big time, baby. I can read right straight through you.
Okay.
You and your man.
She already said she has trust issues.
Let's be real right now. I never opened up to you about my trust issues. So don't say she got trust issues like you know, because you don't know me. She an old ass hoe and you an old ass y'all.
You too.
All right, now let me unpack some of this, okay? First of all, what Chris said was out of order, okay? Women make bad decisions. I understand where he's coming from, but I don't necessarily agree. Women make great okay, so let me say let me say it this way. I think what he was trying to say is that women make emotional decisions, okay? And that more emotional than men. So bad decisions, no. Emotional decisions, yeah. And that's not always a bad thing, right? Sometimes men make emotional decisions and make sometimes men make bad decisions. But what he said was he probably said it wrong. I don't know if he did that to try to get a rise out of the women. But then Taronda says something which I found equally ridiculous. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, okay? She said, y'all think y'all here and y'all think we are here, but we're actually here. And now that's competitive. That's putting the women above the men. Okay, women procreate. You can't procreate without a man. What are you talking about? Like, did you take sex ed in school? Do you know how this whole thing works? You know, because they clean up the house and they cook, so they're better than men. I'm like, I don't agree with that. Like, what are we doing? Like, women are competing with men now. I mean, if you're religious, you would know that the woman is the helpmeet. Okay, that's in the Bible. That's not my opinion. That's not nothing. That's in the Bible. The women are the helpmeet. Okay. Yes, whatever we give you multiply it and you're making it better. That's what a helpmate does. Okay, is make the world easier to live in for men. Now, men do most of the heavy lifting. Men built this world. Let's just keep it a buck, okay? Men built this world. Men could actually survive in nature without women. Women could not survive in nature without men. It just is what it is, okay? I'm not comparing the two because I personally feel like men and women are divine in their own way, okay? Their divinity is in their true nature. Show me a woman who is so happy with being a woman, taking care of a household, being a helpmate to a man, being a multiplier of many things, children, money to a man, and also able to fulfill some of her dreams. I will show you a woman that is divine in her divinity. Okay? All women are not walking in their divinity, in my opinion. All men are not walking in their divinity, in my opinion. You can only truly be divine when you are walking in your true nature. Okay? Man is supposed to provide and protect. Our rules are real clear. Okay? But women think that if they get a job and they make more money that they're divine. No, you're not. You're just playing a man you're playing a man's role. If you are religious, the Lord didn't put you here to play a man role. He put you here to be in your divinity. Okay? A man can't get away without being a man, provider and protector. He can't play a woman role. Okay? Not only will he not be, like, say for instance, if a man tries to be a woman and play a woman role and have women take him out on dates and you know, he is the prize and all of this other stuff, and you got to take care of me as a woman, he is not in his divinity. He's not in his divine energy. I think a lot, you know, I'll just put it that way. So first off, what Chris said was ridiculous. I thought what Taronda said was equally ridiculous. She got a whole lot of praise from the women in the, you know, the peanut gallery. I get it. You know, the peanut gallery really liked it. I get it. But it was equally ridiculous to me, okay? Because you can only be divine if you're in your true nature, whatever that is. And Shay really defending herself with Diamond. And Diamond is getting a little, and this is what I was saying before. Aaron is going to have to play a dog on a leash. I said this in other episodes, right? Because Diamond is going to find herself jumping into all kind of business, everybody's business. And she's going to expect Aaron to back her up every time she does this. She need to be quiet. This is why I wouldn't have fallen for her manipulation tricks that she put on him in the beginning, talking about, oh, well, you fake because you didn't back me up when I was in other people's business. How about you not get in other people's business, Diamond? Be very quiet. Shay, yeah, you talking about, oh, us as women, we got to stick together because men are going to be men and all this other stuff. She don't want you in her business. Relax. You should be focused on your man. That's all you should be focused on, and how he's going to get along with your family. Stop instigating and putting yourself in other people's business. Again, I'm so proud of Shay's conflict resolution, right? And she's not letting anybody else infiltrate her situation. Kudos to Shay for that. Let's go back in.
May I ask a question?
Sure.
Okay. Who's giving it to you?
Who's giving what to me?
You just said when a man gives you this, you make this. If I don't give it to you, you can't make it.
Why not?
I think Chris, with that mindset, gasoline on the fire, as far as that situation goes.
We've been leading households for a very long time without the man being in it. Now, understand something. We are nothing without you. But I also want you to understand you are nothing without us.
The hell?
I birthed you.
Baby, you would not be here if it wasn't for a woman.
Jesus Christ.
You are nothing without us, and we are nothing without you. And I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much.
I appreciate that.
I feel like women
Let's hear what he had to say.
make their decisions based on emotion. I do feel like men are more logical, more rational.
Bro, this was the longest hot seat.
And that's why I was saying I haven't seen this before. I didn't know he was gonna say that he was gonna actually agree with me. But let's see what else he said.
I think
Taronda is out of line for calling me out for that question, but I understand. She's a woman and she felt emotional about my response. So I get it.
All right, Greg and Millie. Come on, you already hot and spicy. Sit your ass down.
I am feeling nervous going into the hot seat challenge. These exercises, they ain't really doing your boy much justice. They're supposed to be helping me and breaking me down, you know?
Her birthday is
June.
Really, Greg? I know your birthday, but you don't know mine.
Your boy's down on the scorecard. I'm down on points, so I'm ready for the hot seat challenge. I really need to show my fortitude and show my strength with Millie and I.
Millie, how do you feel about Greg being a womanizer?
That's just not okay with me. And he said he's working on it and he's just focused on me. But I don't know once we leave what's going to happen.
I've had a proclivity and a strong fondness to relate with different women, but that's not what I want anymore. Every step of the way, these 12 days, I'm trying to show you only because I want to do that and I like you. These actions have showed you otherwise, have they not?
Yes.
I get you're scared, a little reticent. Hell, I am too. We can't let this get us down.
And Millie, I'll say like a lot of what I see, because Greg has been honest this whole time, but a lot of it is your assumptions from your own past experiences. And it's making it harder for y'all to get past this. Can be with Mudwell and find the one that he wants and lock in, because you are what he wants. So,
thank you, Josh. So do you think we can just bring that wall right here? It's here. Just bring it right here.
Because it take two, you gotta try.
Try, babe, try.
Yeah, I am.
I know these guys hurt you, and this is where I up and failed to say I would never do that to you. I'm looking you right in my damn eyes, and I would never hold that to you, and I'm sorry for that.
Yeah.
So know that I got you, but it's gonna take some time.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not those They are not Greg H.
All right, moving on. When Greg makes a mistake or say something wrong, will you give him the time to apologize?
Yes. I'm going to work on being more patient, guys. I feel like I get loud because I always feel like I have to defend myself.
Babe, you don't always have to be strong for you. Let me do some of that for both of us. Like, that's me saying I'm right here. Isn't that what you want?
Yes.
And just let that be. You
Like,
know?
literally, take me, hold me in your hands. Like, look, Millie, it will never happen to you again. I'm here for you. Give me the biggest hug ever. I need a hug.
There go your hug right there. Boom, bam. Good job.
This is a beneficial challenge to both of us. Millie really did let her guard down, and I felt like she was really hearing and understanding what was being said. Me opening up and letting some of my walls down too, because why would I be talking to someone on and off for north of 3 years if I wasn't serious with that person?
Greg!
Yes, ma'am.
What's Millie's birthday?
June the 21st of 1990.
Good job, Greg.
As long as I should live, I'll never miss it again.
I'm pretty satisfied with the hot seat challenge. It brought us back, brought us closer.
All right, last but
now I would say, yeah, shout out to them. Greg did practically everything right in that situation. However, this is when this whole situation is helping. I mean, I know Greg feel like the exercises are not helping him, but this one actually helped him a lot, because I'm gonna tell you something. Millie wouldn't have let her walls down if she didn't have a group of people telling her to do so. Okay. Just Greg telling her to let her walls down is not enough. But when she hear it from Taronda, from Josh, from Shay, from all these other people, she said, okay, I'm a loosen up a little bit, y'all. This is probably how they ended up in the boom boom room, because I'm going to tell you, I didn't think it was going to happen. And the reason why is because I didn't see these exercises that were going to happen. Right. So, it's great that she's loosening up and letting her walls down, but he has this group to thank for that and helping her to get her walls down. And shout out to Millie for listening, because that's a skill in and of itself. And a lot of people don't even like to listen or want to listen or know how to listen. So she took positive or constructive feedback and she applied it. So she deserves some credit there too. Let's go in.
not least, Diamond and Aaron, come to the hot seat.
What I want to ask these two mother. Man, let me see.
I have some questions, and I am coming for Diamond and Aaron.
No topic is off limits. All right, last but not least, Diamond and Aaron, come to the hot seat.
What I want to ask these two mother.
Aaron, to me, is a manipulator, and I feel like Diamond is very gullible. I have some questions, and I am coming for Diamond and Aaron.
Are you guys jealous of the other couples because you guys are older?
Let me respond to that. The amount of relationships that they've been through, I've been through quadruple. I'm not jealous at all.
Do you love Aaron? I have yet to hear you reciprocate anything in return.
I'm always telling him I love him. Always.
We always hear diamond, 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 my diamond, my diamond, diamond. We don't ever hear, Aaron, I love Aaron so much, and we whatever the
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
that's fair. Hey, you never heard me say, I love him?
No. It's not about love.
I haven't either, too. No.
Doesn't mean you haven't said it. That's why I asked it, but we ain't heard it.
The reason why y'all don't hear it is because Diamond is never with y'all. She's with me.
I'm always with him.
So y'all can acknowledge that stuff can happen between a couple and the rest of the house not see it. And it still be real.
I love it. I love it. That's a good point.
The entire time we've been in the house, Aaron has been judging and Diamond based off only what they see.
I take my 51 years of experience and I see stuff that y'all don't see. This girl, to me, is disconnected.
From Aaron?
Yes. It doesn't look like a proper connection to me.
Now you see what I've been telling you.
Y'all literally put them on the hot spot. Like,
I didn't put them
Aaron
on the hot spot. The only
don't show
person who put them
affection.
on the
Jody
hot
don't
spot
show
was him.
affection. I just seen y'all antagonize them as a couple.
I really didn't care about nobody's relationship.
When Diamond and Aaron were speaking, they were saying, well, we're not in anybody's relationship, but you kind of was in everybody's business.
What are you trying to establish here?
Do y'all like each other?
We see how she be tugging on, talking about Chris this, Chris that, Chris that.
She said, Josh, try her.
Like sexually or?
Yeah.
Everybody's business.
I with y'all heavy, so thus that means I can keep it real with y'all. It calls to in Texas that we met for 30 hours?
All that.
Questioning my boy's integrity?
I was giving her the upper hand to find out and then make her decision.
But point being, y'all worried about other people's relationships.
Leave it alone. There's no need of putting no more fuel into a fire.
I love Diamond, and I'm gonna tell you, and here's the reason why. Diamond, she understands me. She gets me like no others do.
If you're really in love for me, I got no time to be the snake in the grass with some of the other people's relationship, but that's both of them.
You lying big time, baby. I can read right straight through you.
Okay.
You and your man.
She already said she has trust issues.
Let's be real right now. I never opened up to you about my trust issues. So don't say she got trust issues like you know, because you don't know me.
Shay is still a child, so she's not gonna understand
I'm
how
a child. I'm a grown woman. I'm You the oldest hoe here.
Shay,
are you crazy?
Shay, we're not gonna degrade one another. She's a grown woman.
They weird, they old, they mad, they miserable.
Shay,
period.
you here. I need you here, sis. This exercise wasn't to belittle anybody. It was just to simply give another perspective on one another's relationship. You free to go.
Please.
Yeah.
Diamond and Aaron throw stones and hide their hands. They play victim. You're not. You're not. You are jealous of young couples. You don't want to see young couples progress. Y'all want drama, so here we are.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's funny. They called them the old. They weird, they old. I would probably say some of that smoke is deserved of both Aaron and Diamond. And I will probably say some of it is not. Because as the older people in the house, they're going to have a perspective and an experience that the other younger couples are not going to have or be able to see. It is for them to spread whatever wisdom or whatever knowledge that they have. However, it is not for them to judge or to get messy with it, okay? In my opinion, Aaron Sr., I seen the same thing, so I can't really necessarily knock him when it comes to the whole, Jody and Aaron situation. I can't hold him because I seen the same thing. Would I have gone about it the same way? Probably not. But that's why I complimented him on not saying nothing anymore and just letting it ride. You said what you had to say. They don't want to take the advice. That's how it is. Okay, that's how it is with your younger couples. You know what I mean? So, but in my opinion, Diamond is a little messy. She's a little messy. Like, she didn't have to bring that up with Alexis. What Alexis said to Shay. That was super messy. And they got some issues of their own. They seen the love go one-sided. Aaron is all nose wide open when Diamond, she ain't even really talking about how much she loved him. It's all, I love my Diamond. Sort of moving like a simp, if I'm being honest, especially a simp to Diamond, because she got the puppet strings and she could play this dude any way she wants. But I ain't seeing that same admiration towards Aaron from Diamond. Maybe because her sister don't really like him. Maybe because her daughter might not like him. She's reserving, holding back some of her feelings or whatever with this guy. I don't know. But they in everybody's business. It was time for them to get some smoke back. I ain't gonna hold you. It really was time for them to get some smoke back. The whole house spoke. Now maybe they'll stay out of everybody's business. Their wisdom is no longer needed or required or welcome. And therefore, I expect them to move accordingly. Don't even, kick it with everybody, but don't get no more relationship advice. Okay? A lot of my this is going to sound crazy, but a lot of my friends and family, I tell them, look, I gave y'all so much free advice, I'm charging now. Okay? You want my advice, I'm going to charge you. Because I gave you so much free advice and you didn't listen, and I was absolutely spot on so many times. It is ridiculous. Okay? Absolutely spot on so many times. And I tell them, and they come back, oh yeah, you was right about that. I said, which one was it this time I was right about? I said that, literally. Not only to my kids, but some of my friends too. And I'm not trying to be a know-it-all. I'm not no know-it-all. But I just stopped giving advice. And I'm like, look, I'm charging from now on. You want my advice? It's going to cost you. Because you used up all of your free advice. But anyway, yeah, it was time for them to get the smoke. Let's go back in.
Hello? Are you sleeping? I have to call you because I'm upset. This old man is so miserable. And then, Diamond, I'm looking at you as a big sis, but you and your got vindictive motives. Maybe you need to get to know him better. I don't want to know him. Y'all weird, y'all miserable, y'all up. And I mean that.
You make me feel so good about myself.
Don't talk to me, Aaron. I call my friend, and Aaron H comes and says, "You're making me feel real good about myself." Like, what? Don't say to me, my guy. You and your bitch.
Oh, y'all call them bitches now.
Yeah,
huh?
get the away from me. I don't like you. Why are you following me? Why are you stalking me? You are a creep. Get away from me. She an old ass hoe and you an old ass y'all.
You too.
And they wish they was young and could pop that. That bitch probably don't get y'all.
I'm listening to Shay sit here and start calling names. She's supposed to be grown, but she's like a little girl. Like, what's wrong with her?
I went down there, and she said, "Get the away from me here." And you know, your don't get you's an old hoe. And me.
When you try to help people out, they don't see it. And I just want to know who jealous of who relationship and what relationship.
My focus is just on you. They do what they do. Me giving my opinion ain't working, so I'm done.
I'm good. I am so done with all these people around here, these fake people. I'm gonna keep my advice to myself. Me and my boo is just gonna worry about us, and we're gonna get stronger while they get weak. Let them sink. And I'm sorry, because I can't help because I'm pretty too. Oops.
Yeah, that's about the bottom line of it.
Baby.
And that's what I was saying. It's that time. It's that time to just lay back in the cut, let them all do what they're gonna do. And I'm gonna say this: they ain't wrong about everybody. Okay, they're not wrong about everybody, but and here's some things that I learned, y'all. Some people are just not ready to hear the truth, or some people don't want you messing up their fantasy. They don't. They have a fantasy in their head. They're living their fantasy. Here you go, spilling reality. They don't like that. I don't want your advice. I don't care how much wisdom you got or how old you are. Y'all old, y'all weird, okay? Don't come to me with all of these opinions that you got because you claim because you older, okay? Y'all shouldn't be here. That's how they view it. Yeah, we young. We got an excuse to be here, but y'all should have figured it out. Well, lay in the cut. Diamond, Aaron, lay in the cut. Let them figure it out. Advice is no longer wanted, but like I said before, they ain't wrong about everybody, okay? But they're gonna find out on their own terms, okay? And that's how they want it. Fine. Let's go in.
We got a week left in this month. Please let go.
Can I say something?
Shay.
Thank you, Millie. Now, get it out your head. Just let it die. It's too much wasted energy.
Right. I wanna not let my trust issues hinder Josh and I relationship right now. I want us to move forward in a positive light, and I'm gonna focus on what's most important in my relationship.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I love you. Did they see that?
Alright, let's go. Yay. Baby, this is our first time.
Right.
So tonight, Greg and I will be going to the Boom Boom Room.
Let me see your bag.
Baby, it's okay. I'll go slow. Look.
I told you.
I think he proved himself today. It's time for us to let our guard down just a little bit. Talk a little, touch a little, kiss a little, you know. This door right here, right?
Yeah. It's a long ass walk. Surprised it's taking this long, I'm not gonna lie, but it's all just on the right timing, and I think I'm growing on her. Better yet, I know. I'm confident in that. We're really growing. We got 3 years riding on this. We're going up them steps, man. And I ain't coming back down.
What are your intentions? My daughter, if she doesn't approve, this will be a deal breaker for me.
My intentions is to marry her
But why?
because I'm in love with her.
But I don't think you're in love with her.
What was it like the first time you met?
Was awkward. I didn't think it went well.
Do you think right now, do you think it's worth pursuing?
I'm actually happy we came here because the bed was like bigger, and it's time we upgraded.
Greg and I spent the night in the intimacy suite. It went really well. He is a gentleman. Let's just say that.
Get some fresh air on the situation. It's the morning after. I'm feeling right. I'm feeling levitated. I'm on cloud 9. And really, we just talked the night away. That's all we did. ... The audience can fill in the blank. What you think? Okay.
It's called the Boom Boom Room for a reason, bruh. Okay. We know the deal. We know it. Congratulations. Okay. After 3 years, yeah, it was long overdue. I mean, Millie took you to the ninth inning, but hey, you got your home run in the ninth. Okay, let's go in.
Diamond.
Hey,
Chris.
Chris, guess what?
What's up?
My daughter coming.
Oh, wow. You're happy. I love seeing you happy, man. Are you excited, Aaron, to meet her daughter?
Yeah, I want to meet her daughter.
Yeah, because you stepdaddy, bro. You better be ready for that.
I'm going to hook my daughter up.
Better be ready.
This is so crazy.
I'm back. Hello. How y'all feeling? Y'all good? Yeah. Good. Oh, blue shirt, like it, love it. That's nice. You always got your chest out. Listen, you guys know we cracking down to our last phase. And we know a lot of issues have come out. So today we decided to bring relationship expert, Dr. Allie, so that she can give you the tools to navigate and to get through a healthy relationship. So if you have any issues or any question, now is your time to lay everything on the table. Shay, Josh, you guys are up first. Have fun. And again, be honest and be open. It's gonna be good stuff. All right?
Thank you, my dear.
Amazing.
Thank you.
See y'all later.
See you later.
Kind of nervous a little bit going into the session with Dr. Allie just because I never been with a relationship coach or someone of that magnitude. So I guess just anxious to hear the type of questions and the responses that'll come from it.
Y'all are cute. I like the little handhold.
Thank you.
I love it. Hello. All right, my name is Dr. Allie. I am here as a relationship coach and relationship expert, just to kind of like get an idea of kind of where you're going, where you've been, because we're all aware that there's like ups and downs in relationships, no matter how good they are, right?
Some ups and downs.
I want to hear about them. How do y'all deal with the downs?
I used to cuss him out really bad. Like, I used to release the beast on him.
And block me too.
And block him and all of that stuff. I'm working on it though.
Okay, you're working on it. What does that look like?
So, I've been trying not to be so angry or so, what's the word?
Impulsive.
There you go. I want to check myself in the moment, but it's hard. It's very hard for me.
That's that 0 to like 100 experience,
exactly.
Right? One of the things I have people do is to really grow in mindfulness, which is the awareness of your present body state. So like right now, just close your eyes and feel your body scan from the top of your head, down, neck, shoulders, stomach, hips.
Nice.
Right? Feet. All right, so then open your eyes. So practice becoming more aware and sitting in your body and just feeling it.
Yeah.
Because what happens is when you get angry, your body will tell you you're getting angry before you get angry. Me, when I am about to get mad, my armpits like itch.
Yeah, I think it was a stomach thing.
It's a stomach. Because sometimes people even feel like they have to go to the bathroom almost.
Yeah, I felt that this morning. I'm like, am I taking an angry poop right now?
Yeah, that happens. You already got it. You just haven't connected that to the emotion.
Exactly.
And I will say, you seem very chill.
Yeah, we've argued 1,000 times, what's 1,001? Like, we're gonna be fine.
And I'll tell you, there's something so beautiful about feeling unconditionally loved by a partner, and they accept you for your best moments, for your less than best moments. Kind of is like the goal.
Yeah.
Mazel tov.
Thank you.
If I'm keeping it real, I think that they are going to make it. I do think that they need to be together, move in together. But their conflict resolution, nobody can shake their foundation, their house. They got each other's back. They've went through trials and tribulations. The only thing that will get them off kilter is if Josh fuck it up. That is it. Okay? Shay is not going to mess this relationship up. It's going to be Josh. And because he is going to be too lustful for another woman at some point, if that's the case. But if he is standing on business, 10 toes down, this can last until death do them part. Okay? Because Shay is very good at conflict resolution. I seen how a little snappy she can get when she get mad though. So that's a cause for concern. I like her conflict resolution, but I don't like her her angry spats, because she throw all kind of venom at you when she is upset with you. You know what I mean? She's throwing shade at a lot of people. Alexis, Diamond, Aaron. Okay. So I seen her angry streak, but as long as she, at some point she's going to reach that point with Josh. I think she's not there with him yet because they've just met, but at some point she could probably get that attitude with Josh if they live together. But I'm hoping that they can make it last and Josh can just brush his shoulders and rub it off. Let's go back.
Oh my God. You are true. Oh my God. My daughter, Mari is here. I hope and I pray that she approved Aaron, because after that last fiasco with my sister.
Scratch my ass while it's diarrhea. Your face look like an ass. Yo, your whole body look like an ass. Aaron, how about that?
It's one thing my sister won't approve, but Amari, if she doesn't approve, this will be a deal breaker for me.
So, hey, how you doing?
I'm good, cause you here.
I know. How you and Aaron?
You know, we have been talking for some years. And he's cool. But he's even cool in person. I want you to talk. I want you to talk face to face with him. You ready? All right. Let me go get him. Aaron.
Yes.
Come.
I blew my meeting with Diamond's sister. So I need to redeem myself with Diamond's daughter. For me to be able to connect with Mari would be great.
Aaron Amari.
How are you?
She like Mari.
Mari.
Y'all look like twins.
That's my mini-me.
I'm just a chocolate version, but it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, finally in person.
Yeah, you do look different.
You are?
Was that good or bad?
I'm gonna keep it to myself. What are your intentions?
My intentions is to marry her.
But why?
Because I'm in love with her.
Are you sure?
I'm double sure.
I don't know, maybe love, but I don't think you're in love with her.
How can you say that?
Because even though y'all been talking for 5 years, I still feel like it's all of a sudden, like this is too soon.
I told y'all before that family members are the hardest, especially with women. First it was her sister, now it's her daughter. And a lot of times it is for reasons that are, I don't want to say selfish, but it's just for certain types of reasons. But I'll tell you what, let's go back in and I'll explain it a little later.
Even though y'all been talking for 5 years, I still feel like it's all of a sudden, like this is too soon. Like, what a date's at?
Yeah, I went on a date with him, and we've been spending time together. Been talking. I mean, I know everything about him because of the 5 years that we've been talking.
Exactly. You could talk to someone every day on the phone and never see their face and fall in love with their personality. So although this may be all of a sudden for you, and I can understand that, this is 5 years going on 6 for us. When we've seen each other in person, that's what kind of sealed the deal.
Even though y'all been talking over the phone, you haven't really tried to talk to me though.
Well, there's a reason for that. Most parents do not want you to connect with their children, not until they're certain of who you are. So I wanted her to offer that.
Okay, so I'm gonna go get you something to drink, okay? And I'll be right back, okay?
All right, give me something to eat.
I'll bring you something to eat too.
So, Amari, tell me about you.
I actually like to write poems.
Okay.
And, you know, I do hair, and I just graduated.
Like my hair?
I ain't got my trimmers. I'll make you bald.
Okay, no, I don't want to be bald. My head, I ain't got the right head shape for that.
How, you only have one kid?
No.
You got more?
Yes, I
How
got
many?
6.
6?
6.
Be for real.
6. So you make number 7.
Have you been married before?
Yes, I have.
How many times?
Twice.
What the?
The first wife, I should have never got married. I was much too young. I think I was 20 when I did it,
That's
or 21.
fair.
The second one, I stayed married for 12 years, but it was just a bad situation, you know? So that's what makes us kind of understand each other, because we've been through some of the same trials and tribulations.
Having a good meeting with Amari, Diamond's daughter, is very important because I need her to know that I'll fit right into the family like a great piece of puzzle and everything is gonna go perfect. And I connected with her and I felt her presence. So I think the meeting is going great.
So getting to know Aaron, it was really nice. It was a nice chat we had.
Really?
I heard about all his 6 kids.
That's what I told her. I said, you make 7.
You gotta go bye-bye.
Okay. I'll see you in a minute.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, well, seriously, so what did you think?
I mean, I can see that his intentions are pure, and that I can see that, in a way, y'all got out the storm together. So it pains me to say this, but I guess I'll give you my approval.
Why it pains you?
Because you're my mom, like.
And that's what I was saying. You're my mom. And, you know, look, shout out to Amari. She seems like a level-headed young lady. And that's really cool. And she gave her approval. Put it in the comments, y'all. What do y'all think about that? Her getting approval from her daughter. I don't know if her daughter still lives with her. I'm assuming she does. She's only 19, so she's probably still in the house. I can kind of understand her getting her daughter's approval if she still lives with Diamond. But if she lives on her own, I don't understand it. Like, why? If she lives by herself, I don't know why she would need her daughter's approval. I just don't. Why would you need a child's permission to do anything? Like, I don't get it. However, if she's talking about bringing Aaron in the house with her, marrying Aaron, and, you know, living with both Diamond and Amari, I could kind of understand Diamond saying that. Yeah, I would need my daughter's permission. Sometimes I feel like women just kind of put obstacles in the way. Like, a part of me feels like if Diamond was really feeling Aaron, she wouldn't be requesting her daughter's permission. If she really, really was feeling them like that. I'm not saying she's not feeling them. If she's considering marrying him, she obviously likes him too. But having all these people have all this control over your relationship, your sister, your daughter, and all this other stuff, why? I don't know. I just don't get it. I just don't get it personally. Maybe somebody can explain that to me and put it in the comments. I know the sisterhood is undefeated, and ladies like to run in cliques and things like that. But it's like, Aaron got to please everybody. Aaron got to please everybody in your cipher in order to be with you. You know, I guess, but my question is Diamond ready to try and try to please everybody in Aaron's cipher and in his family. He got 6 kids already. Is she gonna try to kiss all of their ass? I'm just curious to know, because I have a feeling she's not gonna be so concerned about what his kids think of her. That's just a hunch, though. That's just a hunch. But I just don't understand it. Like, I get it, but it's like she grown. She got her own life to live now. She's grown. But if she still lives with Diamond, that could probably be understanding. But let's go back in.
Hello.
And let me say this real quick too. Oftentimes, when you have a woman who is the nucleus of the family, Diamond seems to be the nucleus of the family. And she has her sister and she has her daughter. Both women are probably relying on Diamond to some degree. Okay? Her sister probably ain't got no life, ain't got no man in sight. Okay? So she calls her sister to be her morale booster. Okay, that's her sister. Her daughter relies on her for her livelihood. She probably still lives with her. She said, "You're my mama." So I get it. So it's hard to have a relationship with a woman who is the nucleus of her family, because you're gonna have to please a whole lot of people in order to get approval from the lives you're going to be affecting. That's what Aaron is dealing with. There's a lot of lives he's going to be affecting by getting with Diamond, and that means trying to fit in and squeeze in and please all of the ones who are, in Diamond's life. Men don't necessarily have those problems. Not saying that we don't deal with that, but we not to the degree that women do, because a man's brother and son is not sitting around look side-eyeing women that men date. You see what I'm saying? So that's why it's a little hard for us to understand that. But let's go in.
Hi. All right, my name is Dr. Allie.
I'm Cynthia. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Chris. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So, help me understand who you are.
I'm Haitian. I am a very passionate, loving, caring, understanding, and patient. A little bit patient.
All right, thank you.
I am also Haitian and very, very straightforward. I'm not really too much of a serious guy. I kind of run away from very emotional things.
That's interesting. We've already started with something interesting.
Yes.
Right?
So have you noticed that he's not into all of the emotion?
Oh yeah, that's why he mentioned that, because he think I'm too emotional. I mean, it's not something I can just cut off, so.
Like, of course, I'm intact with my emotions, but not to the sense of a sensitive guy. I'm not sensitive. So sometimes when the emotions are too much for me, I'm like, I just don't want to, I run away.
He just walks away from it.
Why do you run away from emotional things?
Shall I say, maybe from past experiences? I was in an 8-year relationship that didn't go as well. I mean, as good as I wanted it to go. And it ended bad. I was very attached to her and her family.
Yeah, that 8 year really bothers him. It's just like, it was really hurt, so.
Yeah. How did it change you?
That 8 year really bothers him.
Yeah. How did it change you?
Trust. Like, it was a long relationship. It was a lot of time, effort, family. Like, I saw her kid as my son. It was a lot of stuff. So when that woman just got up and left after 8 years, it took a lot for me to heal from that relationship. It's like, for me, consistency is number one.
If you show me consistency and spending time with me and showing me that there's nobody else and it's just me, then I'll be able to give you all of me. But I have to see that first.
Yeah.
My 8-year relationship definitely changed my views on a lot of things. I have more of a wall up. It's hard for Sandia specifically. I do need to work on like empathizing with her feelings, but the fact that she knows my flaws and she knows how I am and I know hers, and we're still willing to do this with each other means a lot. It's like monumental.
The trust has been broken and it's still kind of impacting you today, so make sure that this relationship gets to be started on really safe footing.
Yeah, I know I have a little bit of a wall up, so bringing the wall down, because we're just meeting each other in person, so.
Both of you obviously have areas for growth. You've been really honest about yours, and it seems like you're gonna figure out ways to kind of make this happen.
For sure.
That are mutually beneficial.
Yes.
Chris and Sandia. Chris is lucky because he has a very patient woman. Very patient. Sandia, she's a good woman, first of all, but he is lucky to have found her, because there's a lot of women who don't have the patience, don't have the just don't even have the culture to deal with Chris. Okay, most American women from the West couldn't deal with Chris. He needs a woman who is not, I mean, I know she's from Haiti or whatnot, but what I'm saying is she is a very traditional, cultured woman, okay? And a lot of the shenanigans that Chris get away with, he wouldn't get away with the average woman here in America. He just wouldn't. And I'm sure a lot of the women who are watching this would agree with that. He is lucky to have found Sandia. And she don't let a lot get to her. I think this is part of what he likes about her. Someone asked the question, how does it feel to be controlled by Chris? Wow. And everybody was a little shocked by that question. But I don't think I like to be optimistic about them, but I'm not necessarily. If Chris don't get a hold of dealing with emotions and raise his EQ, his emotional intelligence, I don't see this guy settling down with anybody. All right. If he can't make it work with Sandia, he can't make it work with nobody. All right. He needs to go get some help, some therapy by himself, because this 8-year relationship he was in really drove a knife through his heart to the point where I probably even scared to love again. Okay, that's what Chris is dealing with. He's scared to love again. And he's scared to invest in a woman again and trust a woman again. So until he gets over that, it's all bad. It's not going to be a good situation for him to be in any relationship. I think he needs to work on himself first before he come to Sandia, because she don't need to be traumatized by Chris, and she will be. If she stays with Chris, she's going to be traumatized, and she don't need those problems. You know what I mean? Let's go back in.
I'm glad you came, baby.
Oh, yeah.
My daughter's approval is so important, and I am so happy.
How are you, Mom? Okay?
Love you. Amari, liking Aaron, that's a big thing.
Maybe that will have Diamond lower her walls a little bit and start getting to know Aaron a little bit more and confessing her love to Aaron, because it's all been one-sided with Aaron to Diamond so far. But now that she got her daughter's love or approval, maybe she will start to do what Millie did, which is let down her walls. So that's what I'm hoping, that Diamond lightens up a little bit now. Let's go in.
Hello, I'm Dr. Ali, and I'm here as a relationship expert.
Going into this session, I don't think Jody and I's relationship is super strong. It's like there's this wall. It's invisible, so you don't know how high it is. You don't know how long it is. You don't know how to get around it. You can see where you want to go. You just don't know how to get there.
What was it like the first time you met? When you first saw each other, what was your experience? Walk me through it.
For me, initially, it was intoxicating. It was like, oh my God, I finally met her. And like the embrace from the hug was just like, damn, it's dope.
What about you? What was your experience?
It was awkward. I didn't think it went well.
What did he do? What is that?
It didn't make me feel good for him to try to over-impress me, because that doesn't feel genuine.
How does it impact you when these are some of the parts of the date that she focuses on?
Sadness occasionally.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, those are his emotions. Him having emotions, and at whatever capacity, that's his. Like, I'm not gonna, I feel more because you feel more. It doesn't work that way.
The emotions of each other does impact one another, especially when you are in each other's presence. How are you feeling about that?
I think my sadness is there, but I have a really hard time with failure in general.
Or even the interaction here. That you don't want to fail at this relationship, and so you're gonna make it work no matter what, even if it's not working. But right now, I feel like you're kind of left out here, just like dangling, trying to reach, trying to connect, and it's not quite happening. I'm seeing two very individual people, and I want to know, in 2 months, where do you see yourself with him?
I don't know.
Okay, so I want to take a minute with just you. Aaron, can you give me a second?
Good luck. I'm the problem child.
Okay, so do you think right now, do you think it's worth pursuing?
Don't lie.
I definitely feel like we have a beautiful love story.
I think I'm in love.
Think he'll pop the question?
I'm pretty nervous. It's a big step to do something like this.
Put the power invested in me.
Will you marry me? She's not saying nothing, and she's crying.
Yo. Now, let me get back on Jody. She said it was awkward because he tried to impress me, and I don't feel like he needed to impress me. It's funny. It's funny. Most women would say the opposite. Why didn't you try to impress me? Why, I'm worth impressing. And she said it was awkward because he did try to impress her, which tells me she probably, like I said before, I think Jody has low self-esteem. You probably don't know where I'm getting that from, but I think the chick has low self-esteem. Here's another theory I have with Jody. I think that Jody got a man. Okay? Y'all don't know about him. But Jody already got a man. That's the only thing that will make sense. Either she is too damaged to be in any kind of relationship. Either she is not feeling men like that. Okay? Or she got a man. I don't know if it's because she's psychologically damaged. She could just not be attracted to him too, but why would you even be in this situation? Unless it's about getting the bag, getting this money. So it could be she's a con artist trying to get this money for this show, and she using Aaron as her business partner. Or she could be psychologically damaged with low self-esteem and unable to pair bond due to her high body count. Or she could really secretly be into women and not into men, and that's why she is not connecting with him on that level. Or number 4, she got a man, and she told her man, I'm only doing this show to get this money. I don't really like this dude like that. I smash you all the time when we're at home. He is just my emotional support online. Okay? This is why Jody can get rid of guys real quick. She could smash a guy and get rid of him. Why? Because she has an emotional hotline, that red phone that she could pick up like a bat phone or an emergency phone, and she could call Aaron and talk to him and get her emotional needs met while she's getting her physical needs met by other men. Okay? I think she probably has a guy in the background she smashed on the regular. But she don't know how to do the relationships with him. Okay? He is a sneaky link. This is what I think. She got a sneaky link. And she been smashing this dude the whole time she was online talking to Aaron. Aaron thought he was the dude. He thought he was the dude. No. She got a sneaky link who's smashing it. All right? He didn't know his job was to be her emotional blanket. Okay? Her emotional support. But she's not attracted to him. Jody probably likes to do a lot of crazy, off the wall, freaky, sneaky, freaky deaky stuff. Okay? And her sneaky link is down with all of that. She can't really connect to Aaron because he's a good guy. His only job is emotional support. It's not physical. Okay? But she don't know how to tell him that. How do you say, oh, I'm on a dating show. I'm on a show about getting closer to my relationship when I already got a guy in the background blowing my back out, and you're just my emotional support guy, but I don't want to show my sneaky link that I'm in love with you on film. Okay? He's my real guy. You are just a business transaction. Episode checks for me to be on TV. And I have to pretend like you're the guy. But I can't do that because I already got a situation. And I am not going to look like I'm in love with you on TV and upset my real connection at home. This is what I think is happening with Jody. Okay, it's one of those 4. Listen, it's one of those 4. I tend to think that she got somebody already. And I tend to think that she got somebody, be it male or female, already fulfilling her physical needs. She don't need Aaron for her physical needs. His job is emotional because she is a bit damaged. She is a bit, you know, I don't want to say toxic. She's just a bit, just damaged. So let's just get through this, okay? And let me run through as many episodes as I possibly can. Now, the therapist asked her a great question. Do you see this worth working out? And do you see this, worth going through? She has to tell the truth. That this is the end of the road. She know once she say this, they're going home. Okay? That's why she's frustrated. She ain't frustrated because she's afraid of leaving Aaron or their relationship ending. She's frustrated because she noticed the end of the episode checks. Okay, I have to tell the truth. I don't really see this going any further. Okay. Bye-bye. Y'all go home. This is the end of the road. Let me know what y'all think about my philosophy on that. Which one of the four that I mentioned do y'all think it is? Emotionally damaged. She really likes women. She's not attracted to him like that, or she got a sneaky link, or she got a real relationship in the background and she don't need Aaron for anything physical. This is why she didn't even want beds touching, because she don't want whoever watching this show to be confused with her being with anybody else at all. Let me know which one of those y'all think it is. Put it in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you got this far, I really appreciate you. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.
I'm gonna speak this, and then I'm gonna finish these questions. I'm gonna sit this down, and I want you to understand something. Women and men, they tend to think they're here.
Right.
When in reality, we are here.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna explain why.
I agree.
I'm gonna explain why. We procreate.
Yes.
We multiply.
Yes.
You give us a house, we make a home.
Yes.
You give us a seed, we make a baby. So when a man says a woman can't leave because she make bad decisions, and me being a black woman and coming from where I come from, a household where the woman had to take care of the entire household,
Now she is preaching.
that is a smack in our faces. That is a smack in your mother's face. That is a smack in your ancestors' face.
Taronda, thank you. Chris needs that smoke. He needs somebody to set him straight.
May I ask a question?
Sure.